no press people born. No man that come face me with some. Like how me have 22 in a me something. Jenna for you so forget the next door food. Anytime me ready for now we start war. See who the first spread it out but man.
Yo, I'm Lion UK and I'm representing Yard Rock, Weak Records family. Just a short video, just to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been DJing for 22 years now. All kicked off in the acid house days. Started playing like acid house, rave music and stuff. You know, the illegal parties and the warehouse parties and stuff like that. Was heavily involved in that scene as well as like partying myself and was one of big raves, Fantasia, Rain Dance, Moon Dance, Perception, you know, you name it, I think we touched down there. Anyway, was heavily involved in that, and that's when I kind of like made my print on the scene as a DJ. As the years went by, we naturally progressed into like the jungle techno sound, which then obviously went into the jungle sound, and you know, it was like I found the place where I wanted to be. Obviously, my background being heavily influenced by like dancehall, hip hop. Yeah, but politics got involved and stuff, and we kind of like backed out of the scene and, you know, stepped up into the shadows and stuff. But after a while in the wilderness, we kind of like came back and started getting involved in like the garage scene, speed garage, the two-step days and stuff. Started DJing at a lot of parties, pirate radio stations, attending all the big dances, Stush, Garrett Nation, Pure Silk. Kind of like drifted then into the grime scene. More Happy Days again, hammering the grime scene. We were like the first. In fact, we were. I say we, myself, and there were like a couple of other DJs at the time, like-minded people, who were pushing the sound that was coming from like London and stuff, like Manchester. So whenever there was a new junior, we were always the people that, you know, went to these places and listened to the music and was like, yeah, you know, and brought it back to like Wales and said, listen, this is what's doing it right now. So yeah, played a heavy part in like conducting and steering the music scene in Cardiff. So yeah, the grime thing, the garage, the acid house played a big part in those scenes. Then started playing like a more ragga influenced heavy bass lines, like a mixture of garage and grime. Like, you know, combining the beats and stuff. I started producing by then too, so I was making like a lot of beats like that. A lot of people now call it dubstep, yeah? Back then it wasn't called dubstep, it was just like, you know, like a fusion of the styles and stuff like that, but with that heavy like dancehall, rag and dub influence on it. Anyway, got involved in the dubstep scene from the early days, from the very early days. A lot of us were playing like dubstep many a year ago, long before some of these producers, I suppose, even like were born even. But we won't go into that still. But yeah, I'm a heavy user also of social networks. So one day I kind of was flicking through Twitter and I seen Marvelous Kane there. Now, Marvelous Kane is a big name when it comes to UK music, and he was a big player and one of the major players in jungle. So I thought to myself, let me just try my luck here. So I passed Marvelous a track, and he was like, yeah, I like that one. I was like, okay. So it's like, yeah, you know, I want to like bring you on board kind of thing. Gave me the rundown of his vision and what he wanted to do, and it was like, yeah, that's what we've been doing all along, you know. So to connect with someone on that same vibe, someone as big as Marvelous Kane, yeah, it was like a breath of fresh air. It was like, at last, you know, we get here. We get, you know, someone understands what we're doing. So it was like, yeah, thing is just blowing up big time, yeah. There's dances happening everywhere. The stable is just massive. You know, big artists on there. Kenny Ken, Devious D, Rude Boy Monty, Marvelous himself, Scatty Da Vinci Sound, Soul Culture, DJ Lighter, Mighty Mo, Moose 5-0, boy, TC Islam. I could go on and on and on. The rooster is just massive, yeah? So, yes, at this current time right now, we're repping Yard Rock.
Nobody that come face me with something. Like how me have 22 in a me something. Then I feel you so forget the next dog of food. Anytime me ready for now, we see start war. See who know fi spread it out, put on the down. See who know fi chin like a great bank down. Anytime me ready, fool, anytime start. One or two, take a long speech from the top. Say you want to bust